When you're house shopping and you want to negotiate with a seller, should you ask them to come down in sales price or give you a seller credit to buy down your interest rate? Now, most people are going to ask the seller to come down in sales price because they're going to feel like they're getting a deal, but you're actually getting a bigger bang for your buck if you ask them for a seller credit. I recently had a client that wanted me to do the math on a $550,000 purchase. Would it make more sense to ask the seller to come down in price by $25,000 or ask for a $25,000 seller credit to do either a permanent or a temporary rate buy down? Now, a $25,000 sales price reduction would have saved her about $140 a month. When looking at a permanent rate buy down, a $25,000 seller credit would have saved her about $400 a month. And then we looked at the temporary buy down, and now those savings are temporary. A 3-2-1 buy down would have also used a $25,000 seller credit to buy down the interest rate by 3% in year one, saving her almost $1,000 a month. 2% in year two, saving her about $650 a month, and 1% in year three, saving her about $330 a month. Now, with a temporary buy down, in year four, you would be going back to the original interest rate, which in her case was 7.25%. The idea behind a temporary buy down is that rates will eventually come down and you should be able to refinance out of it, but there is of course that risk that rates won't come down and you'll be stuck with a 7.25% interest rate. So in her case, she really loved the initial temporary buy down savings, saving $1,000 a month in year one and $650 in year two. She does believe that interest rates will come down and understood the risk of potentially being stuck at that 7.25%. But the moral of the story, when you are looking to negotiate with a seller, have your lender do the math. Does it make more sense to ask the seller to come down in sales price or give me a seller credit to do either a permanent or a temporary rate buy down? Give me a call if you want to know more.